Hi, in this video we will be comparing Node.js with PHP. The major differences between PHP and Node.js are execution times. So PHP is synchronous and Node.js is asynchronous. And the execution speed, PHP is slower, Node.js is faster than PHP and also lightweight compared to PHP. PHP runs on the Apache web server. It can also run on IIS web server in case of a Windows machine. NPM does not need a web server. It runs on its own runtime environment. Node.js is great for applications that require real-time data. Node.js is used for building fast and scalable applications and is an event-driven non-blocking I/O model. I/O in PHP is blocking. Basically, blocking means that while one thing is executing, nothing else can execute. That is, the currently executing task is blocking others. I/O in PHP being blocking means that an input or output operation has to be completed before you can do something else. Let's see a practical test that is fetching weather data from OpenWeather API both in PHP and Node.js. So let's see this in practice. Okay, first I'm going to hit a PHP service that will be fetching data from OpenWeather API. So this is the hit PHP service file, and it will be fetching data from OpenWeather API. Just let me show you the file. Okay, one second. Yeah, this is the file. So basically, city is being fetched as a query parameter, and then we are fetching data from OpenWeather API, decoding the results and echoing the results to as a response to the request. This is the PHP code for it. Now let's run the PHP service, hit the PHP service. Okay, you can see it is fetching the results one by one and it is taking some time. So there are 10 cities in the queue, and you can see we have the results on the console. Okay, all saying London. Okay, all saying London. We need to replace the city name here, and here I can say city name is temperature. Okay, save the file, then we run it again. So you see London, Auckland, Sydney, Karachi, Manchester, Milan, Paris, Hamburg, Frankfurt. Okay, now we are going to do the same test for Node.js. Okay, the Node.js file that we have for this purpose is here, http node php compare.js. So basically we will be running the Node.js on port 3000, and we will be fetching the city from the query parameter and then from the OpenWeather API. It's the same API that is being used in our PHP script, and it's doing the same thing. It's returning the temperature and in Celsius to the console, and the program that it will be calling is hit node service. It's the same script as the hit PHP service, only the difference is that it's hitting the port 3000 and the URL is different for Node.js. So let's hit our node service. Okay, first we need to start the Node.js server. Okay, let's start it. Okay, it started. Now hit the node service. You can see the Node.js returned all the 10 results in a blink, because Node.js is non-blocking and it's asynchronous. So for real-time data, it's much faster than PHP, and that's the reason of its popularity and the rise of mean stack. I'm not saying that PHP is a bad language or PHP and Node.js have their own disadvantages and advantages, but we will be comparing PHP and Node.js in this series of video trainings. So see you next time with a new topic.